All right, so let's talk about tomorrow's snowstorm. This is the national blend. And if you're saying, wait, I'm seeing a bunch of models that show me getting much more snow than this. Listen, the national blend is a very conservative model to look at because it blends the models that show a ton of snow. It also has to blend in the models that show no snow. So I typically actually add a couple inches when I look at the national blend. It's thinking an inch in Philadelphia. I wouldn't be surprised if you got 2 or 3 inches. I do have, and I've had this prediction for a couple of days now, maybe even a few days. I posted on my X account that I thought 1 to 3 for Philly. This storm has started to shift a little bit to the north. So that's not great for Philly. We're still seeing snow accumulation in Philly tomorrow though, but a little bit of shift to the north. You could end up with a little more sleet, ice. We're going to have to watch that closely. Now, once we get into central Jersey, up to northeastern PA, it starts to look pretty good. 3 inches, up to 5, maybe even up to 8 to 9 inches through New York City. Long Island, you can see here, most of Connecticut gets in on the fun. 3 to 7 inches across the state, depending on where you are. You're going to want to be west for more snow. The Hudson Valley gets a ton of snow, a lot of snow for upstate New York. So this is looking pretty good. So what does the National Weather Service think? Philly, an inch or 2. New York City, 6 to 8 inches. Same with Long Island. Western Connecticut, maybe 6 to 8 inches. Eastern Connecticut, maybe 2 to 4 inches. You can see upstate New York does very good. This is all 5 to 7, 8 inches of snow. Northeastern PA as well. Now, high-end totals. If we were to see a high-end situation where the slow continues to deepen and this air is even colder than expected, our snow ratios are higher, you get some good banding, we're talking about 9+ inches, maybe 10+ inches in New York City, Long Island. A ton of snow up here for Massachusetts. You can see Boston, maybe up to 5 inches of snow. Western Massachusetts, we're talking about 6 to 9 inches of snow. Down here in Philadelphia, on the high end, maybe 3 to 4 inches of snow. So this right here, the dark blues, all the way up to those darker oranges, this is about 5 to 9 inches of snow. And we could see isolated somewhere in here, over a foot of snow. Most likely, it would be somewhere in this region here. New York City and Long Island is not a bad spot to be, or the Hudson Valley, for potentially receiving that high-end amount of snow.